How to ensure your aquatic retail store sells healthy fish. You need to ensure that your systems, husbandry techniques, disease control, and nutrient supply is the best possible. If you want to sell healthy fish, you have to start with healthy fish. Only buy from trusted, reliable, quality fish suppliers. Only place fish from one supplier per system, so there is accountability and no cross-contamination. Never place fish in a system unless the water quality in that system is good. Always record the results of your water tests in a logbook for that system. Before every shipment, test temperature, pH, KH, ammonia, nitrite, nitrate, and if it's freshwater, do GH, and saltwater, do salinity. Never buy fish for a system if it has recently had any sign of disease in that system. If you only place fish from one supplier in that system, you can get the supplier involved in helping you rectify your problems. If you place fish from multiple suppliers in that system, it's hard to call the supplier to account, as you never know the true cause of any issues. If you have multiple issues with one supplier, you need to communicate with them, then stop buying from them. Don't buy fish on price. You need to pay attention to which suppliers offer you the best quality fish and after-sales service. If you keep having problems with the system, you need to re-look at the design of the system and consider a system reboot, which involves draining and drying the system to kill any stubborn diseases that may be lurking. I recommend that you make sure you're a member of the PIAA and ensure you have a good relationship with the aquatic director. It's important to have a very good relationship with a local fish vet, because that's your access to veterinary medications, which are often crucial in any commercial situation. Only add new fish to a system if the water quality and temperature is correct to match those fish. That's why it's important to have multiple systems, because water quality really is not one size fits all for various fish. Ensure your mechanical media is replaced regularly and that the system is full of the highest quality biological media and that you have very good oxygen levels in the systems. Don't overlight your fish systems and consider an oversized UV sterilizer on all systems that can be turned off when medication is required. Make sure that your UV tubes are replaced yearly. Aim to modernize and improve your fish systems every 7 years, or your store will start to look dated. This will improve your sales and the interest of your regular customers. Never use a net from one system and then put it in another system without drying or sterilizing the net. Otherwise, you risk transferring disease. This is especially true for removing dead fish. Collect any dead fish in a dated bag and put it in the freezer for review. This will help you recognize what fish you're losing and where they're coming from. Make sure you acclimatize all new fish before adding them to the system and communicate how you're doing this to your supplier. Underpopulated tanks can increase stress on some fish and look bad for your customers. But never overstock your system and make sure any fish that come in from a customer go in a separate quarantine system. Never place them in your main fish racks. If you're ever worried about new fish, don't be afraid to freshwater dip your saltwater fish and saltwater dip your freshwater fish before adding them to your system. Never add fish small enough to fit in the mouth of the largest fish. Make sure you can easily identify physical and behavioral problems. Move any fish if you see issues with aggression or territoriality among them. You need to know what happy fish are. And it's important to have some cover in the aquarium so fish can hide if they are stressed. Ensure you are confident using a microscope so you can identify various pathogens. Create a relationship with a fish vet to ensure you have access to the correct medications. You must ensure fish are only treated with medications that they need for diagnosed problems. Medication and antibiotics are only effective when the right ones are used. Don't blanketly use medications or antibiotics, as resistance can form very quickly. Learn what fish are sensitive to what medications so you can avoid unnecessary stress. Lowering salinity of saltwater fish is one of the best and safest ways of improving the immune system and body slime of your saltwater fish, while increasing the salt level of freshwater fish is one of the best things you can do to help them. Perform a saltwater bath on any freshwater fish and a freshwater bath on any saltwater fish if you're worried about them. Don't let customers overstock their tanks and encourage them to consider quarantining any new fish. And never let them buy fish more regularly than once a month for saltwater and every couple of weeks for freshwater. When you're selling fish, it's important that you ensure that the person buying the fish has got the right knowledge and the right situation to house that fish. Because some fish grow very large and other fish are very hard to keep. You need to match the right fish with the right fish keeper. Check each tank has good surface agitation and feed the fish daily and ensure all the food is eaten within 30 seconds. Fish keeping is 50% water quality and 50% nutrients. So only use the highest quality food available and ensure your fish have good, strong immune systems. There is a massive quality difference with fish food. Never let uneaten food or dead fish remain in the tanks. Check the tanks have lids on them and that all the systems are topped up with fresh water or RO water daily. Clean the glass on all your aquarium tanks weekly. Change a quarter of the water every 2 weeks using a gravel vacuum, if applicable. Sell your fish with the highest standard of animal welfare and husbandry. Encourage your customers to bring in a sample of water for testing and a video of their tank running so you can ensure their tank is ready and suitable for any fish that you sell them. When you sell fish, ask questions and ensure that the fish are going to a suitable home. Never sell fish that you don't know about yourself. Otherwise, how can you make sure that they're going to the right home and the right conditions? Never sell fish that your customers are not ready for. Never sell fish if you believe the fish may be at risk or that the fish may risk what the customer already has. Never sell dye-injected fish because it is just plain cruel. This barbaric behavior needs to stop. We must stand up for animal welfare and not cash in on the quick buck selling dye-injected fish, which is literally lethal for the animals. Animal welfare must come first. Ensure your customers know that if you have any problems with the fish that they buy, to bring in a sample of water and a video of the tank running so you can help them. You must consider the future of each fish you sell. It's better to miss a sale than to sell the wrong fish to the wrong customer. Don't sell a fish just to make a sale, or you will soon end up with a bad reputation, which is very hard to shake. If you have any issues with these suggestions, please contact us here at the PIAA, because we're able to offer a lot of support to any PIAA members. If you're not a member of the PIAA, The support available, even just what is listed above, is worth the membership fees. Because in this industry, we're all in it together. The better the experience that we give our customers, the more we're able to grow our industry. In Australia, currently, only 12% of Australians keep fish. So as an industry, we need to work together to grow our industry. And we will do that by making sure that each one of our customers gets the right advice and has a great experience keeping these fish. The customers need to feel supported and cared about. Together we can really improve this industry.